Welcome back to the High Performers Coaching Blueprint. Last week, we defined the Axler philosophy, moving past simple accountability to focus on identity, precision, personalization, and trust. We established that for the elite, coaching must deliver maximum leverage, not just more load, and that begins by viewing your personal life with the same precision you apply to your P&L statement. Today, we dive into the most foundational piece of that precision: physiology as a performance lever. My background in kinesiology and applied physiology taught me a non-negotiable truth. Your body is not a machine you can drag along. It is the world-class engine that powers your mind and, by extension, your empire. You cannot outsource your biochemistry, and if you have a slow, inefficient, or unregulated engine, you cannot consistently make rapid, clear, high-stakes decisions when it matters most. The insights we're discussing today are usually derived from proprietary, highly granular data collected in the context of our discrete concierge relationships. We are pulling back the curtain to give you access to the specific levers we pull to optimize CEOs and athletes alike. First, we'll challenge the myth of good health and explain why cognitive resilience is the true measure of physical fitness for the high performer. Next, we'll break down the three most powerful physiological levers: sleep, energy, and hormonal balance. And finally, we'll explore how we use precision biometrics to close the feedback loop and move from guessing to knowing. The world preaches eating clean and getting exercise, and we know that's just advice for beginners. For you, however, the stakes are higher, much higher. We need to dissect why the traditional definition of quote-unquote good health is completely insufficient for the pressures you face. Most people aim for quote-unquote good health, which means avoiding disease, maintaining their weight, and feeling generally okay. But okay is unacceptable when you are making multi-million-dollar decisions or enduring weeks of relentless travel and pressure. We aim for peak physiological availability, meaning your body and brain are instantly ready to perform at capacity at any moment, regardless of external circumstances. The real competitive advantage of elite physiology isn't strength or speed. It is cognitive resilience. This is your brain's ability to maintain focus, process complex information, and regulate emotions efficiently under crushing pressure and high cognitive load. When your physiology fails, your cognitive resilience is the first thing to degrade, leading to stress-based irrationality and high-cost mistakes. We treat the body as the ultimate firewall, protecting your executive function. As a 60-plus time marathoner and ultramarathoner, I know that true endurance is not about muscle fatigue. It's about metabolic efficiency and pain tolerance. This principle holds true in the boardroom. Your ability to sustain 14 hours of high-intensity focus without mental burnout is a direct function of your mitochondrial health and your body's ability to efficiently fuel your brain. To achieve this level of cognitive resilience, we have to look past generalities and target the specific biological systems that serve as true performance levers. So let's start with the most non-negotiable lever, which is sleep. Sleep is not passive recovery. It is the highest leverage activity you perform, responsible for consolidating memory, repairing neurological tissues, and regulating the hormones that govern your mood. For the elite, the focus is never just on time in bed, but on optimizing REM and deep quality sleep and ensuring precision circadian timing, that is, aligning your sleep cycle with your body's natural rhythm to maximize hormonal repair. We don't focus on fads or restrictive diets. We focus on achieving metabolic flexibility, the ability of your body to switch effortlessly between burning carbohydrates and fats for fuel. This flexibility eliminates energy crashes, stabilizes mood, and ensures a constant, steady stream of fuel for your brain, preventing that kind of hangry decision-making that can tank deals. In high-stakes environments, chronic, low-grade stress is the silent performance killer, flooding your system with cortisol and damaging your hippocampus. We treat this stress as an environmental toxin that must be neutralized. The intervention here is proactive, focusing on specific recovery protocols from targeted breathwork to light exposure, designed to actively drive down stress markers and protect your executive function from biological overload. How do we know if these levers are actually moving the needle? We rely on objective, non-negotiable data. We don't guess, we measure. This brings us to the importance of the precision biometrics feedback loop. Wearable technology and periodic lab work are not just fun gadgets. They are diagnostic tools that replace subjective feelings with objective truth. They tell the unbiased story of your internal state. We use them to establish clear baselines and track the precise impact of every intervention, ensuring we are always operating on empirical evidence, not on flawed assumptions. The key metrics we monitor go beyond heart rate. We focus on heart rate variability, or HRV, as a proxy for nervous system balance and resting heart rate as a marker for systemic fatigue and recovery debt. By tracking these, we can anticipate when a client is approaching a state of breakdown, not just burnout, and proactively adjust their cognitive and physical workload before performance degrades. The value of this data is its potential for real-time intervention. If the data suggests a client is under-recovered, we can immediately pull back the training load, delay a major decision, or adjust their nutritional intake today. This is the essence of precision coaching, using biological feedback to dictate optimal strategy, ensuring you are constantly operating in the highest efficiency zone. We've established the philosophy, and now the critical foundation of physiology. But how does this translate into a working plan? What does the beginning of an elite coaching engagement actually look like? To achieve sustainable excellence, you must treat your body as a mission-critical business asset, optimizing your sleep, energy, and hormones with the same precision you apply to finance. Cognitive resilience flows directly from physical mastery. In Episode 3 of the High Performers Coaching Blueprint, we move from philosophy and theory to immediate action. We will be diving into the first 30 days, diagnosis and design, the exact step-by-step process we use to rapidly analyze a new client's life, identify their unique constraints, and build the custom playbook that will define their next chapter of success. If you found this discussion valuable and resonate with the need for this level of precision and discreet partnership, you can find out for more information about Axler Concierge Coaching and apply for private engagement by clicking the link in the description or visiting axlerconcierge.com. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on next week's episode. See you next time.